What's up, guys? Kidpuzzle here from Fiction Soup, and I'm here to bring you another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Now, today's Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle is a little special one because it's all, if you can see the theme, all these Pokemon are in the Ubers tier. Well, not all of them. I mean, Latios, Zygarde, and Latios aren't in Ubers, and neither is his Articuno, his Ditto, or his Kyurem. Brain fart right there. Anyway, so this to give you a little time perspective wise why I don't have a lot of competitive Ubers right now. It's because at this point in time, this was just when Pokebank first came out, so there's not really a whole lot of they didn't really have a whole lot of legendaries. Everybody just kept trading and trading, trying to get themselves more legendaries, and I took part in this, so that's how I got the legendaries I had. Anyway, he's gonna lead off with his Giratina right off the bat, and I'm gonna go straight into my Latios. And this Latios isn't really EV trained in anything, so it's not like offensive or anything. So I'm gonna go into Power Split. We decided not to change any of the moves that we got from the Pokemon, but he's gonna straight for the Shadow Force because you can't run a Giratina without Shadow Force. Shadow Force being a sexy move and all. But with that minus attack drop, I'm gonna switch directly into my Yveltal to take that Shadow Force, and my Yveltal is just gonna sit up there and take this Shadow Force to the face. Shadow Force to the face. Ooh, yeah. And that's going to deal practically nothing with the minus attack drop plus the resistance. And now he's going to switch directly into his Fairy type Arceus. And his Fairy type Arceus is incredibly broken in Ubers. Mostly because of type resistances. I guess you could still run the Sword Speed Arceus on it, but most people run the Special Fairy Arceus. Anyway, he's gonna go straight for the Judgment on me, getting off the extra stab boost, and I'm gonna go straight for the Oblivion Wing, trying to get my health back. And the Fairy type Judgment is, as you know, Fairy is super effective on Dark, and so that's almost brings me to death. But the Oblivion Wing barely gives me anything back as well. But he's gonna go straight for the Recover, getting up half of his HP, getting back the HP I just did to him back. And I'm gonna go straight for the Hyper Beam because I thought this could do something to it, but nope. Nope. He's going to finish me off with a final Fairy type Judgment, and it's going to finish off my Yveltal. The Yveltal I caught with a Quick Ball. Anyway, I'm going to go straight into my Dialga right now, and this thing doesn't even have Flash Cannon, sadly. I can't even get the Steel type Stab. I didn't predict this in Ubers battling, but whatever. And so I taught my Dialga all 3 elemental attacks with this high special attack, so I can deal some damage, but that's not going to do anything to this Fairy Arceus. Fairy Arceus is just going to recover, Judgment, recover, Judgment, recover, Judgment, because that's what it could do. So I'm going to go straight for the Thunderbolt, it being a move I can use because I'm trying to get the paralysis off on him. And he's going to go straight for his Judgment again, almost practically killing me at this point. And so I'm gonna keep going for Thunderbolt because I'm hoping for paralysis right now, but I'm not getting Parahacks off, and so he decides to switch out his Arceus, which honestly I didn't see why he did this because he outspeeds me, so he could have just killed me with another Fairy type Judgment or gone for a Recover. But he predicts it, and he predicts my Thunderbolt and blocks it with his Groudon. But now I'm gonna go straight for the Ice Beam, and his Groudon's gonna take an Ice Beam to the face. But he's going to go straight for the EQ because Groudon's pretty bulky and takes my un-EV trained Dialga's Ice Beam. And my Dialga is just going to go straight down. I'm losing the Ubers left and right. So now I'm going to go straight back into my Latios, trying to, because I wall his EQ. And he's going to switch back, and he's going to switch right into his Articuno. And that Articuno is a bulky beast, might I just say. And he predicted my Ice Beam and he goes straight into Articuno, and Articuno is pretty bulky. It's bulkier than Zapdos, if anybody's ever run a bulky Zapdos before, but I can't do anything to this thing. It's neutral damage, and Articuno has some natural bulk on it, so he's gonna go straight for the Agility, so he can now outspeed my Latios. And this is pretty much a good setup for his team. I mean, his Articuno is an Ice type, and Ice types can kill a lot of the major Ubers, the Dragon types. So he's gonna roost back up, all the way back, getting all that HP back. And I'm gonna go straight back for the Ice Beam, and I can't do anything to this Articuno right now. This Articuno is walling my Latios, but I'm afraid that if I switch out, he's gonna Ice Beam whatever Pokemon I bring in, and I really don't want to do that. So I go for a last hurrah, and I switch out. and I go straight into my Xerneas, because I know my Xerneas could at least take a hit. Xerneas is Xerneas is one of the more commonly used Ubers right now because of his move Geomancy. And I know this Articuno can't really kill my Xerneas, which is why I threw out my Xerneas, and he's gonna get some leftover recovery back, but now he's gonna switch in directly into his Arceus, so we can get a boost off my Fairy Aura right now, and attempt to finish me off before Geomancy, because that's really the name of the game. You have to kill a Xerneas or status a Xerneas before it gets off Geomancy, and the Geomancy Power Herb strategy is a commonly used strategy now. I just didn't have it at the time, but he's going straight for the Perish Song, and the thing about Perish Song and Ubers is that if you have a Xerneas, you can really pressure the Xerneas into not switching out. Because if I switch out, not only do I lose my boost, I'll end up dying to a lot of powerful threats and Ubers right now, so Parasong's slowly going to whittle us down. He's going to let his Arceus die for a safe switch in, and I'm going to go straight for the Moonblast with the Fairy Aura, and that's going to finish off the Arceus, obviously with my special attack, special defense, and speed boost right now. But he's going to switch back into a Sparkle the Ditto. And there's Sparkles the Ditto, and he's going to go straight for the Imposter. Well, not really a move or anything, but he's going to copy my Xerneas, basically, copy the Fairy Aura. Now I don't know, I'm not sure if Fairy Aura stacks or anything, but he's going straight for the Geomancy, and this pretty much forces me to stay on the field right now. Because if I switch in right now, I'm going to take, whatever Pokemon I bring in is going to take that Geomancy attack. So, yeah. And that Ditto barely lives my +2 Moonblast and goes directly for the final Geomancy. And at this point, all he really had to do, Ditto did its purpose, was I think he just sent him out so that he could take my hits, force my Xerneas to stay in on the Parasong. Because I really had no other choice. If I switched out, he'd Moonblast the rest of my team to death, so I had nothing, I couldn't do anything. Anyway, this Moonblast is going to finish him off, but then the Parasong's going to finish off my Xerneas, sadly. Yeah. So I'll go back into my Latios. And he's gonna go back into his Articuno because Articuno. Bitch. Anyway, I'm gonna go straight for the Ice Beam right on his Articuno. I see no point in doing any other move because Ice Beam is my only attack. He's gonna go straight for the Agility, increasing his speed by +2, allowing him to outspeed my Latios, which is pretty much what he wants to do at this point. And at this point, I'm like, just kill me. Please, just kill me. I'm so done. He goes straight for the Ice Beam with Articuno, and it's going to finish off my Latios. Well, actually, not really finish off. It's going to deal a lot of damage, and I'm going to go for a last hurrah and Power Split his Articuno to reduce the amount of destructive power it has, but it's not like that's going to do any good. Because now that the Articuno outspeeds, it's just going to go straight for the Ice Beam again, and my Latios is just going to die right here. It's over. Latios isn't really the bulky type. It's a Latios that's bulky. But with that Power Split, I nerfed some of his special attack, or at least I think I did. I'm not really sure. I need to look that up. Anyway, I'm going straight into my Latios, because I love using Latios and Latios together. But he's going straight for the Ice Beam again, and it's almost going to kill my Latios. Almost! He was so close, but now I go straight for the Mist Ball to try to get off some damage on him. Hoping the Mist Ball could have done more, but this Latios is not EV trained, so it's going to take a lot of damage. And so it's not going to deal a lot of damage. And the Articuno is going to go straight for the Ice Beam again, finishing off my Latios, sadly. Latios goes down. And leaving me with my last Pokemon, the shit legendary that nobody likes using ever. Zygarde. What can I say? So I'm going to go straight into Zygarde, and he's going to go straight for the Ice Beam. With the ×4 weakness that Zygarde has, it's over. He pretty much clinched the battle right there with Articuno and the Xerneas Parasong. I thought I had a chance. But, you know, the Parasong got to me, so. GG Lucas, nice job winning the battle. Nice strat with the Parasong, stalling me out with Biz. Anyway, I'm Kidpuzzle from Fiction Soup. Like or subscribe. You obviously don't have to if you don't want to. But we're going to have a few more themed battles like this. And also, we're working on our Nuzlocke more and more. So we're slowly edging to our next episode coming out. And leave a comment in the comment section below telling me what your favorite legendary is. Bye, guys.